How's it going, everyone? We return once again to Civilization 5, where things have changed a little bit. We have still highest literacy, highest approval, largest population, and we've moved up to second in terms of manufacturing goods, third in terms of gold production, which is, I believe, where we were last time. We are the fourth in land, which is, I think, a slight drop, and we're fourth in crop yield, which is, I think, where we were. Maybe we've moved up a little. And our army has shrunk quite significantly because last time we resurrected a country. We resurrected Sweden. And we gave them some of our army to get them started. We gave some of our army to Hong Kong, which we liberated as well. Part of why Montezuma has the smallest army is we gave them a good kicking. Well, actually, no, we didn't, did we? Did we even fight any of their units, or did we just take a couple of cities and call it a good day? I think that might be more or less what happened. But yeah, they are a little behind. They're just a little behind, which is all well and good. Because that's just north here. So we see Aztec trading with Hong Kong, because I've liberated Hong Kong and sworn to protect them. We've liberated Stockholm all the way up here, and we're trading with them. I don't know that anyone else is trading with them, but we are trading with them. We want them to feel good about themselves. Actually, if possible, would I be able to trade absolutely single-handedly with Stockholm? Could I trade all 5 ships to Stockholm? No, but I could send a ship from Aberdeen to Stockholm, and they receive science for it, which I'm totally okay with because they are not going to be a threat at all, but they are worth some good money. So yeah, they're getting 7 science per turn off of me, which I'm not overly concerned about. Not overly concerned about at all. You are afraid of me. They fear our great might. Oh, fantastic. We prefer to go alone. That is a shame. You are afraid. I don't think I've ever seen afraid pop up before. I broke a promise about moving troops. You would like to be friends? Yes. I will declare to be friends with you as I've restored your civilization. We've made a public declaration of friendship. Sweden and Mongolia are now friends. Oh, that's also not a great circle to be in. My friends are a rather strange group, aren't they? You are upset that we're friends with Sweden. Well, it's too bad. What are you going to do about it? There's not much you can do about it. Simon and Greece have made friends, so they've made friends with all the city-states in the world. The Celts have denounced Sweden. I'm no longer friends with Buenos Aires. I don't care. I don't remember being friends with Buenos Aires. I keep forgetting Aberdeen's off in the corner. I've got to keep them in view too. There we go. Everybody's in view. So we're producing constabulary here. Military academy here. Garden. Castle. Caravansary. And the Grand Temple of Protestantism. I might not recommend you getting too close with Sweden. Well, that's too bad, isn't it? That's just too bad. We freed your captured slaves. We have some friends in common. Don't you be giving me sass about Sweden. You didn't even know Sweden existed until I resurrected them. It is clear to all that you are a wise and mighty ruler. I ask that you might be compassionate towards those like myself who are weak. I don't see any reason to go back to war with you. Unless you try and take Hong Kong again. That wouldn't be smart. Siam has declared as protecting everybody. And you're being quite friendly with me. Because you're friends with Sweden. That's nice. You're protecting Samarkand and Byblos. And yes, very well. Oh, you're denouncing me, are you? Are you denouncing me? Is that a denounce? I feel like that was a denounce, but maybe not. Bucharest, Ormus, and Kuala Lumpur. Siam's protecting everybody. No one to declare war on anybody, or Siam will be upset with you. Bucharest, I've only got so much money and so much attention that I can give to anything. Let's see what we've got all set up here. Good stuff. Many good things. And oh dear. I feel like Brazil has gone missing. Brazil has gone missing. I'm gonna need to bring them back. They were my friends to begin with. They'll probably like that. They'll probably enjoy being brought back to life. Aberdeen, you can work on... I wouldn't mind having an observatory there. It's going to take a little bit longer than some of the other buildings, but that's fine. What else do we have here? Bucharest requires assistance with barbarians. Buenos Aires is no longer friendly, and our golden age has ended. That's all fine. No concerns here. None of that concerns me greatly. Yes, the cannons are a strictly invasive invasion type unit. I could probably do with actually getting rid of them for now until I decide to do another invasion. And then just populate these with the other things. Because I don't think they gathered that much experience. Yeah, I don't think they actually got anything new out of their arrangement. So these guys I'll actually get rid of for some increased money. Some might call that a silly maneuver. I don't think so. I disagree. I'll build a bank. We could choose production. A couple of privateers wouldn't be a terrible thing. But I will do an arsenal here. Yeah, a couple of privateers wouldn't be terrible because that would be a couple more ships to defend my assaulting my away team, so to speak. And it would make it a little bit easier to have somebody else who can capture cities rather than just the riflemen. That wouldn't be a terrible thing at all. Ooh. We're having some minor expenses. Let's look at the trade route overview. So we're trading with Stockholm, and we are receiving some orthodoxy-related pressure, and they're receiving some Protestant-related pressure, which is all good. All good stuff. Dila's got plenty of things going on for it. Speaking of Dila, they could do with an observatory. That wouldn't be terrible. Also, if I had a couple more ships, I could keep them posted outside all harbors. I could have one outside St. Polten and outside of Rec, and all harbors would have naval protection, which I'd be okay with. That wouldn't upset me much. Yeah, these are all territories I can't work from this city, and I don't feel like building a city to take advantage of an iron mine, which I think if it's not being worked, it doesn't count towards my iron total, but I have a lot of iron. A lot of iron. Yes, you are quite friendly. How are you doing in other terms? Yeah, this isn't great. This isn't great. I don't really care if that goes through or not. I really care if that goes through. I mean, yeah, that would be a slight hit to my trade routes, because I am trading with Teotihuacan for a little bit of money. Not insignificant money, and they are trading with me for a bit of money. But still, there's got to be better options. Well, not better options, but like it's not a huge loss to lose trade with Aztecs. And I've already stopped trading resources with them, I believe. So you can work on research, and you can work on a constabulary. That's all good stuff. This is the smallest the army's ever been. We have a couple of boats, and that's about it. Actually, yeah, why are you working on that? You could be producing some units. We're going to have riflemen available to build shortly, and we can already build cavalry. Cavalry wouldn't be a bad thing to have. in Attila's court. Aberdeen's not necessarily the best place for it. Well, actually, Reconnaissance would probably be the best place to put cavalry, because you don't want them to be too close to the center, because they're not going to be under threat there. Yeah, I could trade Sigtuna. You've made a new city! Ah, yay! Good stuff. Good stuff. You're improving. Oh, fantastic. Well, I don't know how well that's going to go, but you've tried. Aw, it's like watching a child grow up. You're such a pathetic little thing. I'd like to see you do well. You recommend cannons. I'm going to do some cavalry. Yeah, let's do cavalry. We'll make a couple of them, and we'll send them to Reconnaissance. Our riflemen will get put in St. Polten and Aberdeen, and the Gatling guns will be kept in Dila and Attila's court. I think that's probably a good way to do it. Probably. I don't really know. Hanoi wants Protestantism. Where's Hanoi? Hanoi's over here, isn't it? Yeah, you're not that far away. Rifling, fantastic. Well, I'm not really in the religion game at the moment. Let's get some industrialization. And I would like to know about the Gatling gun. Where does it... It becomes a machine gun, which has a range of 1 as well. And the machine gun becomes the bazooka, which has a range of 1. And that's as good as it gets. See, I'd like to have a bit more range protection, because there's a lot of stuff around here that could be destroyed. But a range of 1 is better than melee, because then they're relatively protected from assaults. And it's Attila's court and Adila that I don't want to lose above all other cities. Those are the 2 I want to keep as protected as possible. So I think that's probably a good plan. Probably a good plan. Probably not the best plan, but it's probably a good plan. Buenos Aires and Siam are now allied. That's a thing that has happened in the world. We build a new city here. We'll have access to that, and cows, and many a thing. And we could build it up pretty quickly. Connect it up to the network pretty quickly. The fish, as previously understood, are quite good. And then there's a lot of potential farmland around here. There would be... Dila has control up to here. And you have control up to there. So there's... You're going to be competing for some space, but that's not necessarily a terrible place to put you. Maybe when we're done building military units, we'll consider building another person. Yeah, we can have open borders. I'm not worried about you. Put another city here, maybe. Clean up this space. Definitely not going to build any cities around here. This space can be no man's land for as long as it wants to be. I'm not interested. There's no good place for a city around here. New Sarai is actually doing okay. Rek is doing all right. They're not growing overly quickly anymore, but they're doing just fine. You didn't build a farm there? Really? Okay. A peace treaty has expired with Montezuma. Okay. Cape Town wanted to destroy a barbarian encampment, but somebody else got to it. Austria, obviously. Well, that's all fine. Not concerned. Not concerned. You want open borders? Nah. Nah, man. No. So if we go to victory progress, yeah, you are kind of out of the game. Kind of out of the game. But that's, yeah, things are looking good. I have some influence over Sweden. I would hope so. I resurrected them. I would expect that would get you at least some credibility in their nation. They're doing okay. I don't know what the history there. Oh! Who are you still at war with? Who are you still at war with? Global politics. You are at war with Ethiopia. Ethiopia is looking to take a bit more of your territory, aren't they? Well, that is interesting. That is quite interesting. Yeah, if we go over here, I bet you if we send someone over here that looks like a bit more ruiny than the city that it looks to be. They've razed a city to the ground. That's good. That's good. What do we have going on around here? Some progress. We're making progress. Nothing amazing is happening, and nothing amazing is likely to happen, but we're making some progress. So we're going to get ourselves some factories. And good old Big Ben. You want open borders? Well, I don't have any reason to give you open borders. Sorry. I mean, as far as Poland is concerned, we've been friends with each other for almost 7,000 years. Or 6,000 years. I'm not overly worried about it. It is July of 1917. We will trade you. Let's just go to the overview and make sure that we still want to trade from here. St. Polten to Vienna is... I see some trade routes have moved around or whatever. So St. Polten to Vienna is still a good route to have. We'll keep that going. And that's good. Good. The money isn't flowing in as fast as it used to. Do we have any idle workers that we can get rid of? They're over here trying to improve Aberdeen. 3 of them are anyways. Where are the other 3? 1, 2, 3. You're on a boat. Why are you on a boat? Where are you off to? Public declaration from Greece that they're protecting Wellington and Sydney. Because Greece is everybody's friend. Greece is everybody's friend. Maybe we could build right in the middle here, because I don't think you guys have... Yeah, nobody can reach these cattle. If I build a city up here, then building a city in the middle wouldn't. Oh, we've been granted a technology boost with Maria Theresa. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Let's go to my relationships. Where's Gustavus? They've got some gold. They're not losing gold, so that's okay. That's quite all right. Mongolia is my next target. We'll liberate Almaty and Warsaw, which is going to be around here somewhere. Most literate people. Us, Maria, and Ethiopia. Followed by many other people with Gustavus down at the bottom. Which is fine. Alright, so we've got you, and we will give you one of each, as well as the medic. So all units and adjacent tiles heal an additional 5 additional HP per turn. That's a good one to have. And we will send you to New Sarai along our wonderful road system. And we will produce another cavalry in Attila's court. Good stuff is happening. Good stuff is happening. Good. Texcoco is recovering, which is good. It's good news. Ethiopia is trading with Hong Kong. Their capital is going to be in here somewhere. Very nice, very nice. Hanoi seeks investors. Good, I guess. You can chill. Now then, politics. Politics, World Congress. Where's Austria? Oh no, we don't have a diplomat. Right. We're busy counter-spying from Attila's court. And working Zanzibar over. keep them on side. I could do with a few more of these guys. I could also do with the counter spy here, making a few kills and making an upgrade. Ivory for cotton. I get the feeling that's acceptable. Sure. That deal probably just ran out. And he wanted to renew it. Which that's fine with me. I was trading with Montezuma right up to the end too. Not overly concerned about that. And Aberdeen. Is it worth trading from Aberdeen? Aberdeen to Vienna? I know I can trade from Aberdeen to Stockholm. That gets them some more science. And it gets them some gold, and it gets them some other revenues. But the best route for me is Aberdeen to Vienna. Vienna, Vienna, Vienna. Every city must trade with Vienna. That's all good. That's all some good stuff. Yeah, so we get enough experience from producing the Minotell's Court that we get 3 upgrades. Which is not bad. Wellington and Greece are now allied. So you're a generalist medic. This one. This Hunnic Cavalry. They're a generalist medic. They get a bonus, a small bonus, for any terrain. And additional units get some healing. We'll choose production to survive. Castle would be good. Greece is now the ally of Wellington. Greece has replaced Siam as the ally of Buenos Aires. That's fine. We're about to finish the observatory in Aberdeen. Bank in St. Polten. Observatory in Dila. Oh, that's some good science right there. 2 observatories are coming in. Nice. That'll be nice. That'll be very nice. Let's get that underway. Hello! Come on, city-states. Finish your turn. Barbarians, there we go. Nice. Nice. Now, 28 extra science for that. That is some good stuff. Okay, now we're going to want fertilizer. Right, because fertilizer will get us to artillery, which we would like. Out here, we can produce a military academy. Sure, do that. And in Dila, we can produce another military academy. Sure, and in Aberdeen, we can produce a garden. Do that. And we've discovered coal right in front of Attila's court. How much coal? 3 coal. Not a huge amount of coal. Definitely not enough to manufacture, to maintain all of our manufactories. Because it's going to cost coal per factory. So that's going to be a limited number of factories unless we can find some way to get more coal. And I am not seeing it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's really... All of this space and only a little bit of coal. Do any city-states that I like have coal? You have coal? No? No coal over here? No coal over here? No? Just deserts? And iron? How about Hong Kong? Do you have coal? You have coal? No coal? No? Stockholm. You have coal. You have a lot of coal. You just don't know it yet. Whew. It's going to be expensive to get that off of you. And there's a barbarian encampment that I am not worried about. Research agreement with Ramkam is over. Oh, does that mean anything in particular is worth more? Or is easier to get to? That is, but we'll continue with this plan. Because that'll improve pasture, plantation, and farms with no fresh water. Which will mean all of these farms. And most of these farms. And many of these farms. And many of these farms. There's a lot of farms that don't have access to fresh water. You want open borders. Still, I say no. I don't like you. You've conquered many cities, so I'm going to have to save Rio, Warsaw, Almaty, Sidon, and Mombasa. And then I'm going to need to come over here and liberate Edirne. I think it's Edirne is the capital. We'll see which one I'm allowed to get a liberation bonus for. If it's both, then I'll do both. And they will be eminently pleased with me. And you've got musketmen outside Eisenstadt. You're probably not happy about Laventa being friendly with me, but I don't care. I've got just a handful of city-states as allies. You've got a lot. You have 11 votes. And there's currently no happiness from wine. And you're trying to prevent happiness from gold. I don't know why they do that. I really don't. It is a mystery. And, oh, we're just a little ways out from our next social policy, which I might want to do patronage before I try and finish off exploration. Is that what it is? Yeah. Because that'll get me a Great Admiral for free. This will get me extra gold for every harbor, seaport, or lighthouse, and I have probably 4 of each of those. An extra production and culture in the city with the East India Company, and that gets me extra gold for all sea trade routes. Whereas this will make friendly city-states friendlier, and yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. That wouldn't be a terrible thing at all. Adolphus has entered the Renaissance era, so he's only a little bit behind. Where's the technology that gets you the other thing? Well, that's more trade routes. Yields from something improved. Extend the range of sea routes, not bad. Another additional route over there, not bad. Faster embark movement, that's good. And what do we have to do to get ideologies? Hold on. Ideology. This is third factory or enter the modern era. Well, we can build 3 factories. We have enough coal for 3 factories. We don't have access to it yet because we need a worker to come over here and make that available. And they're all currently busy. That will become an option eventually. And then we'll want to take advantage of that. I'm really disappointed with the lack of coal because I like factories. They're good. Oh, there's some coal right here. 3 more coal. I've got 6 cities. If I want to get that, I need to build a 7th city. Sentry. Medic. Keep them both medics. Why not? That's a good one to have. And you can be on alert there. So you can build some riflemen. Yeah, because that requires coal. We can adopt a policy. Okay, so I can get... That should be 12 more gold, I think. That was 20 gold. That was 20 more gold. Good. And then there's extra production culture from Dila. Why not? And that's 101 turns out. But my next great artist or whoever that I can convert directly into culture, I'll do that because I want to get through these policies as fast as possible. Not that completing the policies is a victory condition at this point. It is in the base game, but once you've got Gods and Kings and Brave New World, it isn't. It's the cultural is you have to be influential over everybody, which isn't an option. Byblos looks elsewhere. You're at war with Cape Town. We can choose production. Haha, we've made it. We've made it to this point. Wealth or research? Wealth or research? Research. That didn't get a whole lot of research, but it's fine. And we're in Dila. We want to trade with Stockholm. That's probably the route you were just on. Yup. They will receive some religious pressure, gold, and some science. They're getting more science out of this than gold. It's a good route for them in that sense. You must be quite friendly with me at this point, aren't you? Hey? Yes, you're quite friendly. You are afraid. They fear our great might. No one else is afraid. The Celts aren't happy with me, but pretty much everybody's friendly with me. Except for Alexander and Boudica. And really, of the two of them, Alexander's the one who has to worry because he's conquered another civilization, and I'm going to try and reverse that. Cape Town requests units to deal with their war efforts against who? Mongolia. Well, they've got an ally there. I can deal with it. We're just a few turns up for making our vote. Now's the time to snipe off all of so-and-so's friends. You want to give me money for open borders? No, my friend. I will simply open my borders to you. You may enter my nation. Yeah, I can get that gold by building a city here. Or coal, but it's only 3 coal. I won't be able to build a factory in every city. Just all but one. And I think there's a special building, like a national wonder for building factories in every city. So I'll still need more coal. Oh, there's got to be some more coal around somewhere. No coal. No coal. No coal. No coal. No coal. No, it's just a trading post on a hill. 92 gold per turn, though. It's pretty good. Everyone's doing all right. Everything's doing okay. Nice. That coal's now inside the Empire, but it's not going to be getting worked on very soon. Let's bring you down here. And you down here. And we'll just take care of this real quick. Hi guys, you picked the wrong time to show up. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. They're both medics. They both get bonuses to all terrain types. And this is a decisive victory. Good. And that's a little bit of gold for doing that. And you can work your way back to New Sarai. You can run back to town and go back into garrison mode. Geneva requests assistance again. And you want a defensive pact? We can do that. We can have a defensive pact, that's quite alright. I could send one of the cavalry units out here to clean all of that up. Sure, we can do that. We'll get you in here healing up, we'll take you out. Bucharest wants Sydney bullied. Well, that's rude. Aberdeen. Work on a constabulary. That's good. So let's get you in here. Fortify until healed. You, into the water. Thank you. 3,000 gold available to spend. Good. Good stuff. We'll be able to use that to keep Leventa on side. Zanzibar's going to get rigged here in a second. And Hong Kong will need to be paid off in a little bit. They've upgraded to riflemen. Still have knights, still have crossbowmen. Zanzibar election rigged. Didn't do all that much. Let's establish your trade route to Teotihuacan. I guess nothing else is better suited. And it's Dila, so it's not going to be like it's better off elsewhere. No, Dila to Teotihuacan. If I'm saying that wrong, I don't know. Let's get you swimming and assign our delegates. And they will all say no to gold, to banning gold. I can equal you, I can cancel you out completely. So I just hope that somebody else is on board. And there's a barbarian encampment that is not my problem. And we'll just move along to the next turn. We'll see how that vote goes. And if we need to reassign trade routes that are currently heading to the Aztecs. Genghis Khan has declared war on Siam. Siam has declared war on Greece. No, Greece has declared war on them. Yeah, they are the butt of two wars. From the south and from the east. Zanzibar election rigged again? I thought I just did that. Nope, apparently not. Alright, so you chill. Okay, you're oh, you've been returned to me, right? You go ahead, trade with Sweden again. More trade with Sweden. And so I'm guessing that got passed. Haha. We'll give you both of those. And amphibious wouldn't be terrible. We'll give you amphibious. And then, because you have amphibious, we'll send you to Aberdeen. Now let's see here. We'll build another rifleman here. New Sarai can have a military academy. We get to make a proposal. Oh. Okay, so there's no trade with the Aztecs, and wine is disallowed. That wouldn't significantly affect me, as my unit maintenance costs are already pretty limited. World Fair wouldn't be terrible. We've got stuff we could put into that. Designated world religion, that's not going to work. We can't do some of those other ones. We could lift one of the embargoes. Try to ban a luxury. Austria and Ethiopia would like it if we did this. Poland and the Aztecs wouldn't. World Wonders, culture increase. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that one. Yeah, let's get the World Fair. Let's promote the World Fair. I like that plan. And yes, we have wars. We have an election rigged. Gold was not passed. There was a lot of negativity on that one. Greece didn't like that. We didn't like that. Sweden didn't like that. Ethiopia didn't like that. Austria didn't even put all of the delegates into it. And yeah, would you believe the Aztecs didn't want to be isolated, but they have been isolated. So that's a thing. We'll see if that World Congress passes. Your proposal to the Second Council of Athens suits our interest quite nicely. You have our sincere gratitude. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm gonna switch every city to working on that when it comes up. All of my production will go into producing the World Trade Fair, or whatever it is. You seem to like what I've said as well. That's good. I don't know what you've proposed. Everyone likes our proposal. Good. I like that people like the proposal. That's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. I like to please the people. I like to be a people pleaser. And we'll just send you back to Vienna, because Vienna is worth a lot of money. Deal it to Vienna. Lots of money in that trade route. We'll just keep you moving ahead. Oh, I forgot to check. Ha! Go to the World Congress. Well, of course it went through. And you would like to make Eastern Orthodoxy the world religion. You may see some backlash to that. But I'm going to be changing focus. We prefer to go it alone. Thank you. Perhaps another time. Yes, perhaps. as these guys finish up what they're building, they're going to switch over to working on the World Fair. I'm going to switch you over right now. You'll finish up quick soon. And we will push this thing through ASAP. Although it's one of those things that you don't really get to see any progress from it. Is protecting Leventa. Cool. Let's switch you over to... Can I not get you working on the World Fair? Oh no, we haven't had the vote yet. That's the proposal. We won't know for 73 more turns if people like it or not. Right. Never mind. We've got time to get everything in order before we do that. And, okay, you're working on getting us coal, and you're working on getting us coal. I don't think that'll count, though. I think it has to be a worked space, doesn't it? You're a little friendly with Zanzibar. Oh, get over it. Zanzibar's mine. Yeah, no being political there. That's just... No, you leave. This is my turf. Get out. My turf. Zanzibar has been my ally for centuries. You're not taking that away from me. Ah, there's a Greek scout here. Production in Dila. An arsenal would be okay. Get that underway. We've got our riflemen moving. Clearing a Forest has produced 60 production for Attila's courts, and they're going to mine the coal. And they're working on mining the coal. Sweden and Ethiopia are now friends. Sure, why not? Can help but notice that you've become friends with Sweden. I'm done the same. Well, I'm not going to be friends with you. I'm friends with Sweden because I literally brought them back from the dead, and they are grateful. And, I brought them back from the dead. It's not like they're going to be a major threat to my plans of world conquest. It's not really something to be of concern. King's made peace with Cape Town. Sweden has made declarations of friendship. Oh, isn't that nice? Over to our 995, years 1928. O great one, my hope is that you will long serve as a paragon of strength and virtue for lesser leaders such as myself. Yeah, you should be afraid I kick your butt. July 1928. We're getting into the real meat of the game now. It's only taken a few hours, but it's been a good rip. It's been a good rip. We're making some progress. We're doing things. Gonna go do some stuff for city-states. You don't have great sight lines from there, but yeah, that's fine. We know the general direction that we need to go. And you've started constructing a mine, which is going to take some time, and you're doing that. And you're chopping down the forest, and you're doing that. And you are pleased with her recent proposal to the Second Council of Athens. Seems our goals are aligned. Cool. I'm not receiving any trade from you anymore either. No, the only trade I've got from my own trade. Unfortunate. Apparently you can still trade with Hong Kong, which you're probably thankful that it's not part of your own empire at the moment. Hey. Let's just cut a line here. St. Polten, an arsenal, which, what does the arsenal do? Increases defense. Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing to have at all. Where's the wall? The walls are in there. Where are your walls? Your walls are out here. I think they've moved. They've moved the walls. Your walls are covering most of the city. 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 That's all good. It's all good. You're almost home. There you go. Now you're all buckled down. Good, good, good. There's nothing you could produce instead? I don't think so. Now the vermin are breeding. I have to deal with you and Poland? Sure, whatever. No, just the factory, and I need coal for the factory. They're working on it. But they haven't quite got there yet. No, we will not be friends, you and I. We will not be friends. Still nothing down here for the waterways to enjoy. I think you're trying to get to the fish. You, yes, be on alert. Trade. Where's your best route? Vienna. Oh, would you imagine? Would you imagine Vienna is your best route? Delicious. And we're just going to cut that path straight through here. Poland is declared stuff. Buenos Aires is looking for stuff. Everybody wants something. Everybody wants something. It is the way of the world. Fertilizers are almost ready. Farms that have no access to fresh water. Plantations improve. Pastures improve. I have a few pastures because that's where the horses are kept and the cattle. Yeah. And the sheep. They all come to pastures. Barbarian encampment has been discovered. I don't think that's my problem. We have a unit to be promoted. We'll give him a couple of promotions here. Again, amphibious would be good because you're going to be doing the assaults more than anything else. We'll send you up here to St. Polten. You can do that. And we'll keep squeezing through the waters. And now I want to produce some Gatling guns. That would be good. They seek the wisdom of a great admiral. I can make that happen in a few turns. Like 83 turns, I can make that happen. I'd rather do the other thing, just make more money off my trade routes, but I could make that happen. Who was that? I don't remember. They're probably not important. Hong Kong is still happy with us. That's good. What do you have? Austrian frigate. Ooh, fancy. Just a nice relaxing day. Producing trade and fertilizer. And yes, you can just chill there. You can move ahead a little bit more. We'll find land eventually. Research. Dynamite. I like to be able to build artillery units before the next war begins. Clearing forest has created 30 production for Attila's court. You're going to get to work on mining the coal. I'm looking forward to having some coal. Coal power will be good. It's January, turn 1000, January 1931 AD. And we move on to turn 1001, which will not be January 1931, but it will still be 1931, because we're at that point in the game where it just takes a little while to get through a year. Let's see. What are we moving on to? It's Barbarian's turn. July 1931. So it's July. We're doing 6 months a turn. It's turn 1001. Good stuff. We'll keep that moving along. Just keep it trucking. Trucking along. You like open borders? I see no reason not to. That doesn't bother me much. You are way over here. And rather small. You're like pretty much the opposite side of the world. Yeah, not overly concerned. Not overly concerned. We'll get that coal. We're going to get that coal. It's going to be good. I hope that coal counts. I mean, it's on a road. We'll just bring you in here a little bit further. And we need production in Aberdeen. Bank would be a good thing to have. Everybody else wants us to build units. Pfft, units. Who needs units? has been impressed by the Celts. Sure. I don't even know where is. Oh, is that one of the ones that's over here? Yeah, there it is. I'm not overly concerned. Some stuff going on around the world. Cities have been taken. You want a research agreement? Yes! Yes, I will do that. I will do a research agreement. Is anyone else in the position to do a research agreement? No, it doesn't look like it. Greece would be. Greece probably wouldn't want to partake, though. Maybe we could ask them. Oh, we need to be declared friends. Ha! That's not happening. That's not happening. You need orders. We'll bring you up to the south. Greece has taken over as the ally of Levanta. No. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna take that right back. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. And it throws a little stick in their plans. I like that. Of course, they still have 9 allies. Whew. This might not be easy. I should probably tell Levanta that I pledge to protect them. Zanzibar is under my protection. Yeah, Hong Kong must be under my protection by now. Yeah. Can I put Stockholm under my protection? Yes, anyone who attacks Sweden is attacking me. They are a vassal state. Oh, there's an island here. Literally just a little island. Alright. Probably better ways to do that. Levant is looking for help with their war against Siam. No, you're not. You shouldn't be at war with Siam. You're friends with me. Greece, you tricky little bugger. Athens, Rhodes, Mycenae, Knossos, Argos, Sparta, Ankara, Edirne. Ethiopia has publicly denounced Poland. Greece and Ethiopia have made a public declaration of friendship. Nice. Nice, I guess. Good for you. Well done. We'll just move up here and then into the water. We'll come up over here. That'll be fine. I'm actually getting around to it. Ha! No one else is doing it, so I will. I wasn't overly concerned about it, but yeah, there you go. And there's some more encampment over there I can take if I want some more cashola. Because I get 75 gold for kicking barbarians. Sweden has publicly denounced Poland. That'll give me a great general, sure. That'll give me more experience from combat, but me. We don't do a whole lot of fighting. That'll give me a great admiral, but me. That'll give me more gold. How long until we've got access to that stuff? 9 turns. Ah, that's where the ancient ruins were. Somebody's bothered to get them. Okay. I'm not terribly concerned by that. So 9 turns and I'll be able to build factories in 3 cities. Starting in Rek, most likely. Because Rek's run out of things to build. Which makes sense. They're the second most important city. You've made peace with Levanta. Good. Good. Zanzibar. Hong Kong. And the Swedes are trading with the world. Good stuff. Good. They probably can't trade with me. I'm probably a bit too far away for them to trade with me. But that's fine. We'll give you a couple of upgrades. And alright, so where am I going to sit you? We have plains, 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 plains. So you could do with extra accuracy, no hill, forest, or jungle. And we'll send you over here. And you can make the trip in 2 turns. That's plenty. And it's a brute. Oh, this will be easy. Sales card, Gatling gun. Put out another one of these. New Sarai, an arsenal. Good stuff, good stuff. We haven't done anything exciting in today's episode, but in today's clump. But we are making progress. Stockholm has grown. Sigtuna is growing. This is good. This is all good stuff. A public declaration from Siam that they are protecting Levanta. Our allies are doing well. We're just doing well in general. Trade route overview. Dila to Zanzibar is still the best city-state trade route. How embarrassing. They did 2 damage to me. and that's made them allied. Just, but allied. So they give us faith, coal, and dyes. We will pledge to protect, and we will gift you 1,000 gold to keep you on side for a bit longer, because that is tasty. Now, if you could return to Rec, 17 turns, that's fine. With that, we can produce factories. Ethiopia is the first civilization to achieve cultural influence over another player. Was that me? Ethiopia. It's probably not me. That's probably... Oh, Sweden. They've become influential over Sweden. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm making some progress on Sweden, but it's slow. I need to get my hands on some great works of art and whatnot, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. You've killed a barbarian for Geneva. They're grateful. Your influence has increased by 12. Really? You destroyed the encampment for 50. Okay, yep. That's where the 62 came from. Right, gotcha. I did find that a bit odd. We have a Gatling gun. You can just hunker down there. We'll build that Gatling gun, and then we'll build a factory. And we'll have access to our own coal, so we won't be using borrowed coal, but for now, it's fine. And you'll be done in 12 turns. Hopefully that counts towards my coal production. I would like it if it did. We have Geneva on side now. I've noticed your relationship with Geneva. While that's nice, it would be best to leave that their protection to us. I'd hate for either of us to step on any toes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Did you want to be their friends? Ow. Siamese and Greeks. Ah, yes. Would you not do that in my territory, please? Could you just, take it to international waters? That would be great. I'd love it if you took that out to international waters instead of being around here. Lovely. Making some progress. And what are we up to here? 1935? Nothing exciting happening at the moment. I'm making some progress. We're making progress. You guys should be almost done, hey? 5 turns to go. And you've got 11 turns to go. Public declaration from Greece that they're protecting Brussels. That's nice for them, I guess. We're making progress towards building artillery. That'll be good stuff. Good stuff to have. Things are going pretty good. Things are going pretty well. We have a great engineer in Aberdeen, of all places. Let's bring you over to Attila's court, and then we'll put you to sleep for now, because we might want you to build the Louvre, or maybe none of those are wonders. When are we going to see some good wonders? Hey, the Eiffel Tower? Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. We'll see. We'll get there. That's just due to cult? Faith? Automatic faith person? No, that's just a great engineer for being a great engineer. And Cape Town likes it, so that's nice. Cape Town like that. Cape Town's friendly again. Which means that they're providing food? I think they provide food. You said no. Cape Town, we're friendly, so being friends, you provide food. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not going to say no to free food. You guys are still having at each other. You're not in the best of shape, but there you go. You lost some health. Another Siamese caravel. What can you do? Just keep working, working. Yeah. It's all pretty good. I don't think there's a whole lot going on that anyone needs to be worried about. It's 1936. It's July 1936. The turn is 1011. And we seem to be doing just fine. So we will leave it off here for today. Until next time, have a good one.